Alright. Okay. One more time. I swapped the encoder over and reset my computer. I don't think it's going to change that much, but we'll see. I think as it currently stands, if this part continues to be chunky,
Look at what Pagan Min has done.
I see it. But if it continues to be chunky and like we look back at
Look what the wind blew in. Make yourself at home. Look around.
and we look at
What is it?
and I look back at this and it looks pretty bad. I think I'll swap to like a dual PC setup.
I know it's a lot to ask,
If that works better.
but they must be rescued before we take back the outpost.
But Amita said...
The outpost is important, but our top priority should be the lives of those hostages. The people of Kyrat depend on the Golden Path for protection. We cannot let them down. Rescue the hostages, brother.
Alright, we've been tasked. We need to go to the hamlet and rescue the hostages. Alright. Yeah, so these are the guns for hire tokens. You use those. We'll unlock that. Unlock that at some point. Yeah, there's a wingsuit. Once you do enough campaign missions, you can buy one of those. We've already got the painted pachyderms, which is a Uplay bonus. And once you can buy like upgrades to make them a little bit tougher, and that's that comes from your karma level, which is this purple thing up here. That you get that up by doing stuff for the resistance. So yeah. Looking good so far. Yeah, the 1911's just better than these two. That's kind of surprising that they're cool with that. Yeah, the 6P9's probably like one of the faster. Yeah, it's like the fastest firing, I think, like semi-auto pistol in the game. It's okay. The big difference it had between this and like the 1911 is that this actually fits a suppressor normally. Normally you'd have to get like a signature, I think, in order to do that. And we could save up a bunch of money and get like the HS-77, but we'd have to do a couple of hunting quests for that.
Considering the war, you're lucky you can still buy and sell items. Stay safe.
Okay. Yep, got a job to do. As I said earlier, this game's map's pretty big. Like, the space between places where you can fast travel and objectives you have to go to, or like little mission start points you have to go to, is a lot wider than it was in Far Cry 3, which is kind of disappointing. Because one of the reasons why I was able to shoot through Far Cry 3 as fast as I could was that like I was able to like unlock all the fast travel missions by just kind of like running around the map, and then that gave me a pretty efficient travel system by which to hit up all the other stuff. I know part of the reason I mentioned the frame rate and all that other stuff so much is that I feel like I have really high standards for myself, and I get annoyed when I can't quite match up to them. Probably not as bad as I'm making it out to be, all things considered. Thing I need to work on. Slide our way up here. I kind of have an idea of which syringes I want and don't want in Far Cry 3. In Far Cry 4, I have no idea. I've only played through this game once. Far Cry 3 I've played through like 4 or 5 times. This game I've only played through once. So I don't know this game nearly as well. Incredibly, we do not have a bow, so that's going to make stealth a little bit more challenging. Let's see if we can find maybe like a vantage point to scout from. Gotta look at everyone, plan things out. Yeah, here we go. This is a hostage rescue mission. The thing that's kind of goofy about these is that the enemies in this game are hard-coded so that if they are threatened in any way, their immediate first instinct is to gun down the first hostage they can get to. Like, ahead of trying to preserve themselves, they will try to kill the hostage. Like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like base level, hostage must die. Care more about killing the hostage than you do about living. A bit silly.
Talk too much around the prisoners.
Very quiet.
Why do they keep beating us? There's no reason.
Why do you always change subject?
What was that?
Oh, what was that noise?
We're making less and less money.
Why did the sound cut out? Oh my god, what was that? The game just alt-tabbed. Like, I stabbed that guy, and it was so shocking that my game just immediately removed itself from my presence.
Soon they'll pay us nothing, and we'll just have
That's a goofy-looking hive. Well, usually you usually only see the honeycombs like inside, don't you? Are we good? Is that all of them? Hell yeah.
The hostages are safe, Sabal.
You're doing your father's name proud, Ajay. This is what he wanted when he created the Golden Path.
He made the golden
I
path,
didn't
that's
come here
right.
for my father or any of this.
We could still use your help, brother. Look at the difference you've made. I know, I'm asking a lot from you, but helping the Golden Path will take you to Lakshmana. I promise you that. We'll find it together.
Thanks, Sabal.
Yeah, so one thing that isn't immediately clear for a lot of people, but you kind of learn over time, is that the Resistance is very clearly like using Ajay. Like, they see him, and they see not just a, they see a couple things. They see a really competent guy, like a good pair of hands to make do
I
things.
just wanted to do my part.
And I appreciate that, but you have to see the bigger picture.
Make do things, but they also see like a propaganda opportunity. Like, the first thing they do is like, oh, it's Mohan, it's the son of the founder. Like, he's like, you're the prodigal son that's returned to like help everyone, and then that's the angle that they take.
Don't you see, Ajay? There was a plan, and now it's fallen apart. It will be a while before things with the crew will blow over. Meanwhile, the enemy soldiers in that outpost will have plenty of time to dig in.
Not if I can help it.
Ajay, attacking that outpost on your own would be suicide. Wait until we can give you the proper support.
I can do this, Amita.
Ajay, don't...
Sorry, Amita. I don't take advice from lamos. Wait for this guy to kill this dog. Cool. Dog.
RJ.
Oh god, Pagan.
Yes?
Awesome.
This guy must be so lonely.
If it wasn't for you, I don't know what would have happened.
Pagan men, like, I'm really conflicted on him, because on one hand, I think my least favorite kind of, like, boss banter is when they just randomly call you because they're bored. Like, and it's only happened a couple times, which, one time with Pagan Min, and the other time with, bad guy from Borderlands 2, Handsome Jack. Because Handsome Jack was just kind of he was just an asswipe, whereas, like, Pagan Min's got a bit more flair, I think. I definitely think Handsome Jack had more of, like a arc to him, but, and, like, I don't think he was a bad antagonist at all. But, I think, I don't know, I actually don't prefer either of them. But the main deal is that I think it's kind of weird whenever they just kind of call you randomly just to, like, crack jokes or, like, comment about random things that you do. It makes them seem less like a threatening, like, omnipresent villain. It makes them seem more like a bored housewife that's calling you between chores. Like, oh, hey there, sweetie. I heard you, took over that outpost. That's really lame. I really, you know, it's not great. It's not great, hun. But, you know, just want to let you know I'm worried about you. And, yeah, just not a lot going on over here. Okay. Interesting. I triggered the mission by flying over it and was not allowed to go that far away from it. That's something. That's a thing. Version. Okay. Can I make something? Oh, great. Oh, I got 2 points. Hang on. Get a knife throw takedown. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this video back over, and probably gonna switch to a 2P setup next time. They killed an elephant! What the hell? Okay, well, a lot of them are grouped up right there. Let's go around a bit, I guess. There's a guy shooting at nothing to prove how tough he is, you know? I forgot. Forgot what the alarms look like. Oh, they're like these shitty little like wooden poles with the loudspeakers attached to them. Got it. Is that all of them? Guessing there aren't any more. It's supposed to be an easy one, I think. There it is. Alright, I'm hitting heads. No alarms. I could have done undetected, but, well, I totally could have done it undetected. Trust me. Would have been great.
First the hostages, then the outpost. You're not much of a listener, Ajay, but I have to admit, you've done a good job today.
Thanks. It just felt like the right thing to do.
Really felt a strong urge to kill all those soldiers, you know?
Want to reach, what is it, Lakshmana? Getting there won't be easy. We lost the north to pagan many years ago and we're struggling here in the south.
I promised my mom I'd bring her ashes there. It was her dying wish.
Think about it, Ajay. Your mother knew exactly what would happen once you showed up here in Kirat. The son of Mohan Ghale returning to the war-torn land of his birth. Ishwari was a smart woman.
There's one interesting thing about the dichotomy between Amita and Sabal. Sabal kind of emphasizes your connection to your father, who you didn't actually really know, and Amita's a little smarter. She tries to emphasize like the intent of your mother and like her dying wish and all that to try to goad you to go on, because she knows that's what that's what actually moves you, because it brought you here.
Did my parents really start the Golden Path?
They did. Their goal was to free Kirat from Pagan's regime. Now you have a chance to help us finish the work they started. Just think about it, Ajay.
You can probably already tell now how like Sabal and Amita are both going in different directions and trying to use like Ajay as the go-between.
Looks like we're staying.
Thank you.
We couldn't just like fly a plane over Lakshmana and just like huck the urn like off board. You know, she'll get down there. The important part, right? Oh yeah, give me that down. Yeah, they did add co-op with this game. That was added in this game, not Far Cry 5. Herc, forgot. Ooh, he's right there. Should I do it? Fuck it. I didn't really do any of Herc's missions in Far Cry 3. That's because I always found them like a bit of a distraction. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see about this place. But we'll see. We'll see what he's got for us this time. I think this is technically DLC. There's 2 DLC for this game. I think one was Herc's missions, and the other one was the Yeti one. Which I heard the Yeti one wasn't that bad. We might do that one for this playthrough. Although it does get a little weird.
Dude, no! We did not just miss the action!
We met?
Man, I'm the cavalry, man. I was gonna roll up here like goddamn Clint Eastwood.
I don't think Clint Eastwood rolled everywhere. He kind of walked for the most part.
Writing checks out to kick it ass, man. That's why I'm here. Because you and me together, Golden Path won't know what hit them right in their faces. We are the Golden Path. Man, I do not understand what you are saying. I don't speak your language.
I think what you meant to say is that the Royal Army won't know what hit them. See, we're the Golden Path.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you could tell. We're wearing golden headbands and armbands.
Over the things I've been saying about the Golden Path, so that makes sense. Okay.
God bless America. God bless the American education system. It produced this creature.
Golden Path buddies, that's right. You and me, man. New and improved Tat Bros. That's right, living the dream. Come on, punch it in.
Pat Bros. Oh right, that's what he calls himself in Jason.
I went French fries, you stayed potato. That's all right. You kind of came in on the slow buzz too, but you got there, so I got respect for that. I'm gonna see you around though, okay? Okay, let's roll, Golden Path, homie. Woo!
No.
Hey, then.
Yep, that's Herc. Oh, Herc's your co-op guy. That's right. That's why you get introduced to him. That's right. Okay, you don't actually do. I don't remember if you actually do missions for him or not, but that's just them introducing that Herc's a character that exists, and so when he pops in, that's her co-op. Alright, so this is a Golden Path mission. Basically, if you see the twin kukris with the golden sun over it, that's them saying...
I would not want to walk in there right now.
That means that Amita and Sabal are having a bit of a spat, and that they want you to pick a way to do the next mission.
Our priority should be the information the fighters have gathered. Sabal thinks saving our people is more important.
How long have they been at it?
Long enough. The argument never changes and their positions never move. Look, I don't want to bother you, but you're Ajay Gale, right? Thank you.
I can't remember if this woman has a name or anything.
Everyone here appreciates it.
I owe Golden Path for rescuing me, but honestly, I'm just here to scatter my mother's ashes.
Perhaps. But now you see what Pagan has done to this country. You are the son of Mohan Gale. Like it or not, your duty is Kirat.
I think this is just the model for like the normal female, like Golden Path member.
We need someone to break the stalemate between Amita and Sabal. Keep that in mind when you're in there.
Yeah. You gotta pick someone.
This is about lives. If we don't act, people will die.
This is about war. We need that intel.
We're talking about soldiers we can use. Remember what you said about DARPA?
And if I had a choice between DARPA and the intelligence, I choose the intel.
There she goes. Yep, balance of power missions are critical to the Golden Path, but Amita and Sabal have different goals. Speak with both leaders and choose who to support. Your choice will lead to a completely different mission. This will also create new objectives in upcoming missions and dictate the leader of the Golden Path until the next balance of power mission. So the way this game works is that there's a bit of a tug of war between Sabal and Amita. And whoever you side with will basically be the person on the radio that says, "Oh yeah, nice work, Ajay. Good work capturing that tower or capturing that outpost or whatever. Man, you're great. I'm glad we're best friends until the next balance of power mission, in which case it doesn't matter who you pick before, you just pick the next person." But like for the next couple missions afterwards, I guess the objectives change because basically whoever you favor is like the one more in power for a little while. So yeah, Sabal, religious traditionalist, he wants, his main issue is that he wants Kyrat to, go back to, like, its roots, and then, like, go back to, like, its, tradition, and be the, and, like, he also, like, he believes that Bhadra is, like, the reincarnation of that, like, big goddess creature, goddess figure. And that's what his main focus is. He's also more dedicated to like he's like a lot more ideological. He's like the hoorah, like, you know, go for no one left behind kind of guy. Amita's a lot more cold, more calculating. She's smarter, but she also wants more. She doesn't care so much about tradition or religion. She cares more about like getting the edge on pagan men, and then maybe advancing Kyrat as like a country, like, and like, you know, being more modern and less stuck in the past. So they both have there's pros and cons. You kind of have to weigh which one you like and roll with whoever seems more reasonable. I tend to just kind of go with whoever I feel with at the time. I'd rather side with Sabal. I'd rather side with Sabal because I'm like a flesh and blood, no man left behind kind of guy. And I need more meat shields to be honest.
Don't know when, but it could get messy. I need to send them all the support I can. So if you want to help, get over there, brother.
I also like the Sabal calls you brother. He's like straight up right away, whereas Amita is kind of an ass to you at the start. So, balance of power mission. Sabal wants to protect the rebels at a nearby Golden Path camp. Accepting this mission will decline Amita's mission. Are you sure you want to accept? Yeah, sure. I like this game's UI. I like the rectangular sort of like when the mission's complete or like started, like it shows that thing. Oh yeah, this is another thing they added with Far Cry 4 over 3. They have aerial vehicles, or just this. They have one little dinky little helicopter thing. This thing's fucking funny. You can shoot sidearms off of it, which is kind of goofy. Where are we headed? We need to go over that way. It's on the other side of this little pass here. Actually, let's go get the bell tower. Let's complete a couple side objectives. Clear up this area first. I did a little research between in the short break I took between the two chunks of this stream, and I think I might have figured out a little bit what the issue with the CPU was. Apparently this game, it's really heavy on one core of the CPU, like it doesn't split the tasks up all that well. So as a result, it can be a little heavy at times. It's bearable, it's a little annoying, that's it. May pagan's light shine upon you all. Alright, we can do first aid. See what that looks like. Ew. Out it comes. Straighten that shit out. Right. Yeah, karma's just for guns for hire stuff. Yeah, there we go. We pick up two green herbs per plant now, so the game just auto crafts syringes because I think they figured out that that's pretty much all people use the green herbs for. 3D slide reel, ooh, luxury. It's kind of neat. Like, the first game had these really busted, rusted, and crusted over radio towers, whereas this game's got more like they're more like wood and stone structures. So it's got a different look to it, and they're a little bigger too. So that makes the jumping puzzle a little bit different. I do remember getting stuck on a couple of these though. Kind of interesting how Ajay, he's like a much duller protagonist than Jason is. Like you can probably tell already, but like Ajay just doesn't like he's a lot more generic, I'd say, of a protagonist because he's just really objectively focused. And when characters talk to him, he's like, yeah, I'm just here to dump my mother's ashes. Like, oh, I'll do this, and then like in half of the cutscenes he doesn't even fucking talk. Whereas Jason kind of always had at least kind of an opinion. And you can kind of see how his attitude changes, and the way he interacts with characters kind of shows you what his character's all about. But Ajay just kind of, he just isn't like that at all. Just not nearly as did I say sad room? It's not nearly as he just doesn't emote as much, and he doesn't really have as much of a character arc. Instead, you kind of have to fill in the gap with yourself. You have to. He's a bit more self-inserty as a protag. Yeah, you see, shit's far away now. That oh, there's another helicopter. Hell yeah. Wait, are those tapers? Oh, no, you don't. Passion. I could feel it in his yell. Didn't last long, but he had it. He was there. He was proud. Really wanted to make Pagan Min proud. Food bag is almost full, regrettably. Let's take a look at my inventory. Yeah, one thing I was kind of annoyed by is that your loot bag's in the collection section, which doesn't really make a whole ton of sense. Oh yeah, we can look at, let's take a look real quick at, yeah, here we go. Mom's note. Ajay, my son, I have so much left to say to you, but I'm out of time. So please, take me back to Lakshmana. The journey will tell you more than I ever could. I love you, and will always be with you. Yeah, that's all the interaction you get with, Ajay's mom. It's interesting. It's like such a vague directive that it's you can kind of forgive maybe a tiny bit where like Ajay might have gotten a little confused and gone, oh, maybe she wanted me to free her country, her home country from like the evil Pagan Min, but like why would she send her son off to do that is my question. Like what gave her the expectation that he'd be able to do all of this? I don't know. Yeah. You'd think she'd be a little bit more specific about the trouble he's running into, you know? Maybe she would have given him a heads up, like, hey, things are a little unstable over there, so you might want to be a little careful. Maybe like a heads up or something, but it seems like all she did was just kind of, like, hand him a note and, like, a pat on the back and say, alright, go get him. I believe in you. Whatever. That's a badger. Oh, no, you don't. Come after me. You know, the guy fell out. I don't know how the gas pedal was still pressed down. Not sure why that thing was still moving.
Hold on.
Let me skin this badger real quick. I'm proud of my achievement. One of the apex predators of the world. Now a skin in my bag. Are there vipers around here? There are. Weird. Didn't think they'd have them this high up. I feel like Hunt's trained me well on getting headshots from, like, quite a distance. Just feels natural holding a pistol and, like, lining a shot up on someone that isn't moving. I feel like I've done that, like, 100 times in Hunt Showdown. Trucker speed? All euphemisms, aren't they? Fucking snakes. Dude, if there's a sound I fucking hate, it's the sound of bugs in a like a lot of bees. Hate it so much. Makes me so uncomfortable. Is there a man up here? Oh, where'd all these dudes come from? Holy shit. This? How are none of these hitting? Put them in the face. Got a Molotov, right? Oh god, what are you doing here? Get out of here. I definitely prefer the M1911 to the Scorpion. You can't bot people with the Scorpion quite the same. Come on, get me up there. There we go. Get out. Ooh. That is not what I wanted you to do. Climb up. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's a thin plank of wood. Yeah, I would not be able to do this in real life. I am terrified of heights. You want to completely disable me? Put me super high up. That wasn't an invitation. Please stay away from me. Alright, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna put you out of my misery. Ugh. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, the music for this is a little bit different from Far Cry 3, and I kind of prefer this one because it's a little more what is it? There's like the one in Far Cry 3 was a little generic, but this one it's something different. There's not too many South Asian like centered games, or at least ones that were made by people in the West. So I haven't played too many of them. Wouldn't mind seeing more of that. Okay, got the T terraces, got the T way station. We're over here. I guess we're just in the T area of the map. I know a guy who's super into T. And I think I caused him physical pain when I sent him a pic, like, cause I think I mentioned this. I think I mentioned this to you guys before, but I had a water filter in my old apartment, and we had a little issue where I got a water filter, and I was like, okay, this is my first time trying to like attach this to any faucet or anything like that. So I just kind of got it, and then like tried to put it on our kitchen faucet. It didn't really work because our kitchen faucet was a little weird. It had already been modified. So what happened was that like we just kind of couldn't figure out how to get the filter to attach to it properly, and I kind of gave up on it. But then I went, oh hey, you know, there's another faucet we got that kind of could work. Like it's a much more normal faucet, and so I took it over to the bathroom, and then I attached the filter to the faucet in the bathroom, so that just kind of became the place where we got all of our drinking water from, next to the toilet. And I got this amazing picture that my roommate set up where he just kind of has he's filling up his tea kettle with the bathroom water, and like it's literally a picture of him like filling up the tea kettle, giving a thumbs up to the camera, and in the background you could see a toilet and like body wash and stuff like that. And I sent that to my friend who like drinks a lot of tea, and the only thing he said was cursed. Oh, there was a... Oh, I thought I shot the alarm. I guess I didn't shoot it good enough.
We're on our way to you.
But there, I'm going to enjoy killing you. I see.
We're coming up the road.
There's a mortar right here, right? Maybe we can make use of that. That's a big fucking warhead. Okay, well that worked. Alright. Nice. That's 2 out of 24. There's not as many outposts in this game as there were in the last one. I think that's a trend. Like, last game, this game, and the game after that, like, Far Cry 5 had fewer... I'm pretty sure Far Cry 5 has fewer outposts than this game does. At least it doesn't feel like there's a lot.
The smugglers who used to stay here were all killed.
We could buy the 6er. That's a gun. Yeah, there's only like pistols, and they're all like right here. I could do a couple of hunting quests, that could work. We have unlocked the Mark IV, which is a gun that exists. It's not great, but it's a gun. Yeah, nothing too exciting. I think we're just gonna be sticking to the 1911 for most of this part of the game until like we get to the next, until we unlock some more stuff. Because I think once you get to the north, like the rest of the game's store unlocks, and then you can see like the rest of the weapons, and then after that we might upgrade. I think there's a Deagle in this game, and also like a 44 Magnum. Might switch to one of those. Probably the 44 Magnum. But as of right now, I think we're mainly gonna. I think this is gonna be our main boy here. Let's see. Is there anything you can attach on the Mark IV? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. You can put a sight on the 712. Yeah, you need. We're gonna need the. We'll put the Scorpion on there just in case we run out of bullets or something. I want to get the flare gun. Yeah, 3 more bell towers. I want to get the flare gun and I guess the autocross, and then I think after that, I think I might be good. I've got a killing gun, a fire gun, and a silent gun, which is kind of what I wanted.
How are you doing, Ajay?
Doing great, buddy. Feeling good. Feeling powerful. Yeah, there's also a thing called Outpost Master, which gives you, you can get money and bonus points by, like, just resetting the outpost and trying it again with more enemies. Our objective. Let's go get rid of that place.
Am I speaking with Ajay Khale?
Who is this?
No time to explain. Meet me at my studio, post haste.
I am sick of Slogan's propaganda, and it's all bullshit. Who writes this stuff? Would you have a PhD in writing bullshit?
I might do some of the side quests in this game just because they're a little more involved than the Far Cry 3 ones were. A lot of the Far Cry 3 side quests were mostly you walk up to someone, they talk at you a little bit, and then you go do one objective and then come back, and then some of them are kind of funny, some of them, I don't know. I wasn't too inspired by them, so I just kind of skipped them for Far Cry 3. This game we might do a couple things. I'm definitely doing all the missions that have like a letter. I don't actually know. You can't really avoid those, so I don't really think that's much of a statement to make. But I might do the Kairat Fashion Week ones if they don't get too annoying. Although then again, I might not. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Like I said, I've only played this game once before, so I wasn't completely certain on what I was going to be doing. I just knew that I wanted to use pistols because I was just in the mood to shoot pistols. Oh, that's what that question mark is. It's just a location you haven't been to before. Ooh, jam. Propaganda poster. Get that out of here. Yeah, this game's got a lot of weird little side objectives. I think they did a better job with the side objectives in this game than they did with the ones in Far Cry 3. This one, I'm a little more inspired. I think a little bit. I think they're a little better. Let's do the running reload. I'm gonna need that. But then again, it's still very much a Ubisoft open world game. Ajay really likes hitting himself with those healing syringes. You can tell. Just not a noise a person normally makes. Old shrine. Neat.
Let the people see the old shadow. Let them push it. Same as before. I like to break things.
Okay, yeah, still disables all alarms in this game. I think in Far Cry 5 they made it so that when you disable an alarm, it just disables that alarm, and it also takes an extra long time, so there wasn't really as much of an incentive for it. That guy can't see. Oh, okay. That guy detected me. He was about to do something, and then he caught himself on fire. There he go. 7 treasures. You know what? I might just do what I did with Far Cry 3. I'm kind of more in the mood to take out like outposts and stuff, so I might just like, yeah, I might just take like an hour clear out, or well, maybe it'll probably take longer than an hour. This game is longer than Far Cry 3, but I might just like clear out a few more like towers and outposts and such just to unlock more. Maybe unlock more weapons and get some more fast travel points, and then after that, like, start chewing through the main menu. Not the main menu, the main story. I'm misspeaking a lot today, I'm sorry. Up we come.
Another outpost, brother? Well done. Your conviction in the fight does us proud.
Yeah, it's that's the way this works. If we have if we took a Mito's mission instead in that balance of power thing, it would have been her just going like, oh wow, you're really good at this whole clearing outpost thing by yourself. It's a little scary. Well, I guess they're not scared at all. They're just kind of super jazzed that they're doing all of their work super well for them. I guess I'd be if like some Superman just randomly wandered up to my place and then started doing my job super well for me, so I didn't have to worry too much about it. I'd be pretty happy, I guess. Okay, here first. There we go. Telling you that Ajay guy is not normal. All he does is run around and kill royal soldiers and clear bell towers, and he just doesn't sleep. I haven't seen him sleep ever. May pagan's light shine upon you all. We clear this one already? Hell yeah. I like it says hijack signal as if it's something like technologically involved, but it opens up with Ajay just bashing the console and ripping the front out. Auto repair. Well, we got an M712 for free. What is that? I don't know. Yeah, there's Varshakol, which is Deplorer's Fortress. Right now, very hard. Not the most welcoming of places. Go over there. Then yeah, let's go clear that outpost real quick, and then after that we'll take a look at the Mauser. See how I feel about it. I know it's worse than the 1911, but I don't know. It's a stylish gun if you ask me. Might be worth looking at just for that. Oh right, you need to do like special quests for these. Ugh. For those healing syringes, that'd be good. Or health, that'd also be good. Alright. Making good progress. It's kind of funny how, like, once you played a game at least once, you can get through it a bit faster, especially if you're playing multiple games in a series where they're pretty similar. Oh yeah, this is the thing that they added. Let's get up there. I forgot that they added this. You have to defend the outpost from hooligans. Alright. God damn, there's a lot of you. Retreat. Low kill ratio. All for XP, baby. I want all the takedowns I can get.
Hey, you alright? Hey, where are you going? You okay?
That was a close one. Thank you for your help defending the outpost. I didn't think we were going to make it. Here, you've earned this.
Oh, thank you. 18,000 rupees. Oh, hell yeah. I remember when I was really... I think when I played this game for the first time, and I remember, like, getting some money, I was like, I got $2,000! Oh, no, wait. Just, like, the immediate disappointment of, like, oh, that's, like, not a lot in this currency. I saw the big number, and I got excited. You wanna one thing I always found funny? Whenever you play like an RPG that has a lot of, like, it shows you all the numbers, right? Because that's normal for RPGs. Like, whenever you play a turn-based one, like, you play a game like, I think Final Fantasy X was one that stuck out to me, where you kind of by default do at least 100 damage, and then your numbers are usually in, like, the triple digits for, like, a good, like, from the very start of the game. So that, and then, like, it keeps scaling up and up and up, and I think it maxes out at, like, 9,999 or something like that. And then going from that to a game like, Paper Mario, where it's, like, at the very beginning, you want to know how much damage your jump does in Paper Mario? It does 1 damage per hit. Your hammer, 2 damage. Just interesting. I don't know. It's like I guess it's weird comparing currency to damage numbers in RPGs, but I do get the same idea of how, like, you know, your scale can just be totally off. These rebels are just gutting straight for this outpost, I guess. Alright, sure, let's do it. Clean. I guess a Molotov works great. Usually when I look at a vehicle, I'm like, oh, I need some kind of explosive. But I guess just setting the whole damn thing on fire works too. Take a look at that. Let's take a look at that Mauser. I'll see what it's all about.
Good job with the outpost. Pagan has to take notice now. Let's make sure.
Alright. Paganman's mad at me, he's pissing in his cereal, whatever. Ugh. Got a night sight. That's it. It's a German-designed, Belgian-manufactured semi-automatic handgun popular in the early 1900s.
He pays attention.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. This is an interesting looking pistol. Oh, you load it from the bottom. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. It's a different model of pistol than what I was thinking. I think the original Mauser was like a, how did I define it? It like, you had to load it from a clip from the top. I think was the only way you could load the bullets in. Whereas this game, it looks like it's just a normal magazine, which I guess makes sense considering how modern all the other equipment is. It'd be cool to see another Far Cry game that takes place in like a non-modern time period. Like I guess modern is just what they thrive with, but it'd be cool to see a different time. I know I mentioned Wild West earlier, and that would be cool, but they could also do like, I don't know, maybe a time period that has like muskets and stuff. Maybe you play as a guy who is from like a more developed like European country going into like Brazil or something, and then you get lost from like your other expeditionary group, and then you have to deal with a bunch of shit. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a little bad. Not in the sense that you come in to colonize the place, but in the sense that you come in and then just kind of like gradually lose touch with like your original homeland. Something like that. Come in as a God-fearing man and then start getting afraid of like you know, local pagan gods or whatever. I don't know. There's probably something interesting in there. What was it? There's also like Wild West would work really well. I kind of wish they. It's a shame that New Dawn. I didn't really like New Dawn that much because the thing is that I feel like post-apocalyptic would be a great setting for like a full-on Far Cry game. But instead, it's a sequel to Far Cry 5 and kind of like a little mini game, pretty much. Alright. 712 isn't bad. I mean, 1911's better, but this thing isn't bad. It looks so heavy compared to the 1911, doesn't it? No plastic explosives or anything. I think my favorite video game, like, dumb strategy that actually works is, like attaching a bunch of C4 to the front of a vehicle and then, like, driving it straight into a place where you expect a bunch of enemies and then just detonating it after you land. Skill points available? Got one. Can I ride elephants yet? Nah. Tragedy. They set one up so perfectly. We will ride an elephant into battle someday. It's the craziest fucking thing. Okay, I'm overselling it a tiny bit, but it is really neat.
I think about 20. That's a lot of drugs.
That's a lot of drugs. Hang on. Did I get a second one? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, hold E to mount, dismount an elephant. Yeah, you can charge and smash stuff, and you can throw things too. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to burn off the alarms, and then we're gonna run back around and grab that elephant. Is that the only one? Hang on. One alarm. Did not work? Oh god, okay. I'll be right back, gentlemen. Got a destiny to fulfill. God, who needs cars? Yeehaw! That's fucking great. Alright, thanks buddy. You're a credit to your kind. Fucking love that. I love that. I love the elephants so fucking much. They're great. Ooh, yeah. Definitely want that one. Alright. Good. I've still got some energy. Let's, clear out this area, maybe. I kind of want to just... I want to make these missions as low hassle as possible, so I just kind of want to clear out what I can. Let's sell all this garbage. I did see an interesting point made about this game, and it's that so your mom's note just sits in your inventory, right? It just takes up space. Recommended use keep, yeah. And it's like, oh, you should keep your note. Like, you know, you should remind yourself of what your mom like. Like the whole point of you coming here. And it's interesting because you could sell that at any time, which, like, symbolically would be you going, okay, I don't really care about my mom or, like, what brought me here anymore. Now I just care about the Golden Path. I care about killing soldiers and overthrowing pagan men. And, like, I think the idea is that you kind of, like, lose the thread as a result. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that changes much about the... that doesn't really change much about the game's plot or the ending, like, as to whether or not you sold the note, but I think it's a neat little detail, and I kind of wish there was more to it.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Public Affairs and Social Harmony. Royal Army patrols are for your safety and the security...
Royal Army patrols are for your safety. If they run into your house and steal your parents or your children, it's all for the continued prosperity of Kyrat. Glory be to pagan men. Of course, of course.
Consequences. May pagan's light shine upon you all.
May pagan's bright, broody magenta light shine upon you all. Right. I do love how colorful this game is. I don't know. I find mountains very charming. I find them more. I'm not as big on tropical islands as I am in like other locales. I do like the mountains quite a bit. man. Not seeing too many dudes here. That is an armored guy, which is rough.
No, fuck you. It's a madhouse out here. A woman threw a baby at me and then grabbed my gun. I had no...
A woman threw a baby at me and then grabbed my gun. Jesus. Where's the heavy take? Oh, that's late. Whew. Okay.
I can't take it anymore. Can't handle the stress, then leave. Leave. Please! Hey! Got it! He's here! Alarm's broken! I told you this would happen!
Why are the dogs attacking me? Am I more delicious looking than the rest of these guys? None of those bullets hit? Alright, let's look back around. I need to get that heavy guy. I think I should just toss a Molotov at him. Is that it? That's sufficient? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working. Oh hell yeah. Victory. Always knew fire was my best friend. Why worry about those pathetic little bits of lead that you shoot at guys when you can harness the great primal power of flame? Oh yeah, another thing annoying about eagles is that they're fucking everywhere, so that like half the time there's people shooting at something, it's because they're being harassed by a bird.
As soon as I'm better, I'll plan another attack. Make him pay.
I'm sure. I think I mentioned this earlier, but there's a certain like style of menu and UI design. This thing, you see how like everything's in like these big squares with like a little picture behind them, and then when you buy it, everything's like in these giant rectangles. That just kind of sticks for a lot of Ubisoft's games from like here on out, I think. It looks pretty for Far Cry 4, but the one in Far Cry 5 looks kind of weird. Tower up there, which I'd like to grab. Where's the one issue with the way this game's set up compared to Far Cry is like the division's like right here. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to figure where the where you're supposed to be and where you end up. Or like no, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard to figure where like where you're allowed to be and where is forbidden so far. Because in Far Cry 3, it was pretty obvious. It's like, you are on an island. There is another island, but you cannot get to the other island. So everywhere where there is land right now is where you're allowed to be. Whereas in Far Cry 4, it's like, there's a mountain range somewhere up there. You kind of can't see it because we just fucking covered the whole place in clouds. You can't tell because the whole place is covered in clouds, but it's over there. You'll figure it out. You'll see. What you got on you, buddy? Looks like you got some paper on you. Fine now. Oh, hey, watch it. I'm the most important person here. You should be making room for me on the road, okay? Can you take an outpost all by yourself? I don't think so. Someone's getting chewed over here. Oh, that's a lot of dogs. Oh, bad dog, bad dog, bad dog, bad dogs. Cool. Dog's useful for something? Doles, okay. These look kind of soft. It's a shame I have to kill them. Never did like killing dogs, but it does pop up a lot in games because they are dangerous. That's not arguing about that. Is this a deer? Sandbar. It's something that I interpret as a deer then. Running a little low on handgun ammo. I need to refill myself. Skills, we got one more skill point. We'll save that for now. We can make a loop. We can make a new loop bag. Cool. What do we need? I need 2 more tapers. 2 wild boars. Gotcha. I just find it funny in games whenever characters use like in-game terminology like very liberally through the dialogue. Like the fact that characters always call the outpost is kind of goofy in my opinion. Can't call them strong points or like guard posts or anything like that. Nope, outposts. Everyone calls them that. Why would you call it anything else? That's just the word everyone uses. Sometimes wonder if it's smart for me to be this critical or sarcastic. Considering that, like, the reason I'm able to stream this is partially through the grace of the people that make these games. I'm not. If I ever become large, I wonder if I'll change my tune, or if I'll be required to. One thing I'm curious about. Ooh, millet. I don't think I've ever eaten millet. There's a lot of Royal Army guys around here. Oh, radical. Oh, we just saw the aftermath of a tiger versus bear fight. I wish I saw that. Ah, nice. We've unlocked an assault rifle that I will not be using. Yeah, so the way this game works is that you can, I think it's like, there's fortresses around. There's only a couple of them. They're like a big deal, and my voice is cracking a lot today. They're like a really big deal, and what happens is that they at some point, once you've done a certain amount of like main missions, like once you complete one in particular, the game will say, "Oh, the fortress has been weakened," and then that's your cue that you can go in and deal with it without having to deal with a lot of extra bullshit. You'll still have to deal with some bullshit, but it won't be a ton.
From the Ministry of Public Affairs and Social Harmony. Hey, I'm gonna let you finish. But Radio Free Iraq is the greatest radio show of all time!
Woo!
Of all time! You're listening to Radio Free Iraq.
I have determined that the road is not sufficient for my needs and will be going my own way. Thank you, video game. Woo! This buggy's ruined. A tiger. Those are dogs. Goals, I guess. Oh, if you melee these things, you get double the skins. Interesting. Well, off they go. Someone down there's really confused. Just like a couple of dull corpses just kind of fell on them and they're like, what? Okay. Where's the alarm box is over there. Gotcha. 3 people, 1 sniper, 2 regular dudes. I'm not seeing anything else, but we don't know what's in that building. Alright. Carefully slide down. Creep our way in. You guys are really lax about where they guard these places, huh? Not paying that much attention. Mohan Brick Company.
Cholo! Surrender! He's beneath us! Moving out!
Well, this didn't go as well as I thought it would. Alright, guess I'm holding out here. What'd you say about my mom?
We're coming up the road.
Get over here. You die special. What the fuck? Okay. Nice truck. What was that smoke bomb? Well, the handgun run's doing pretty well. I'm digging it. CG, excellent. Also got we've got 3 skill points to play with. Rhino skin might be helpful. We've got the fast syringe. That might be nice. I like making focus syringes in this game, I think, because like those get a little silly when you get to the later part of the game. Like there's like a level 2 one that like not only makes you really fast, but I think guarantees that you get to do a takedown. It's a lot. I like how when you go to the tiger, it's just a drum beat. But when you go to the elephant, like it's the actual elephant like going tooting its trunk. But if you go to the tiger, yeah, there's no tiger sound. It's a little weird. It's a shame that in this game the weapon descriptions are kind of like utilitarian. Like the game just kind of tells you what the gun is. The one thing that was nice about Far Cry 3 is that Willis was writing all of the journal entries, so you kind of got a little bit. They're a little goofier and more fun to read. Far Cry 5 doesn't like it's not a character giving you any info, but it does. Some of the entries in that game and the descriptions are actually pretty funny. Some of them are just okay. But you know, they can't all be winners. It's a tower. There. What am I hearing? Those boars. Those are boars. 4. I need 2 of them. Come on. It'd be easier if I had a deagle. Could go deagle hunting. Is that double? Does that count as clean? Nope, just 1. What about this one? I did kill this thing, right? Am I allowed to skin it? I guess not. Oh, I did get it. It just didn't. The thing just didn't pop up. Okay, I need 2 more barrels. 2 more tapers. Cool. I just got get some more ammo from the Sherpa. Hell yeah.
Your business is appreciated.
Now 48 spare bullets. I like it. Every time I see a well, not every time, but sometimes when I see a 1911, I just remember that one scene in Metal Gear Solid 3 where Snake gets a 1911 and just fucking immediately nerds the fuck out over it. Because, like, the 1911 he gets is really good, and it's, like, customized and, like, polished and all that. So he's just like, sniffing and, like, drooling over every part of it. The slide's been polished to a mirror sheen. He's like, it's really funny because Snake, if you just look at him, he looks like he's gonna be a really stereotypical, like, action hero movie man, and then, like, when you find out more about him, it rapidly becomes clear that he's a total fucking weirdo. Which is just so much better. Over here? Well, bam. Easy peasy. Heroes Pilgrimage. Ooh, they've got a giant statue. I love those. Banishers, Tree of Life. Yalung's Mind. Alright, cool. Oh, the flare gun. Got a flare gun. Alright, what next? This? No, we're not. We can't get Yuma's Fortress yet. Ratugadi. I think there's a story mission that you have to complete to get over there. Honestly, there's only like a handful of things left. Let's go here. Fast travel here. Okay. Unlock the flare gun. Let's put that there. I don't think it'll help me take out vehicles or anything, but it might be useful for heavies. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Hey, that's a Baral, right? Or is it not?
To any golden path in the area, the Royal Army is trying to retake this outpost. We need immediate assistance.
Oh, it's a sandbar. Okay. Sambar. Yeah, alright, whatever. That's taken care of. I don't know what the fuck attacked, and I'm not gonna think about it. I love how video game animals are invariably more violent than real life animals. Like, wolves don't even attack people. Oh, here it comes.
I see him. You're mine. Give yourself back. Stop that vehicle. Come on. Move. Come on. We are falling back. You'll die.
Guess I wasn't fast enough.
No, you were not.
Cover me. Reloading.
Alright. Killed a bunch of guys, got some vintage porn, I'm happy. You guys got anything for me?
Thank you. I didn't think we were going to make it.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, alright, now that distraction's over with. Clear another outpost. The true meaning of my existence. What's happening over here?
Start searching.
Bam. You know, you'd think these guys would carry more handgun bullets or something, you know, because I feel like most armies that respect themselves usually give sidearms to their troops, but I guess not these guys. Oh yeah, we've already cracked the windshield. I'm a proud owner of a vehicle. There we go. Well, I love how this thing's basically like it's like a motorized tricycle with like just a lot of stuff added on top of it. Like just the whole shell of like a car. It's so goofy looking. Oh. Got some road pork. Right. So we've got another trapped elephant. Cool. Oh yeah, the hunters are like stealthy, so they when you get a little icon for them, it doesn't last.
I'm calling for reinforcements. Enemy on my side. Move on. I'm going to cut you.
Hold tight. We're coming.
Shoot the beast. Shoot that elephant.
Let's go. I think the elephant just died.
Killing you will be easy.
We're coming up the road.
I'll cut you in half.
Oh, that wasn't it.
I'm going to kill you. Pieces. Not you.
Aha!
them down!
Just fix that real quick. Ooh. Alright, all clear. Been shot like 4 times, got some bandages, we're good, we're good. I love the handgun takedown so much, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Literally, you stab a dude, you pull out your pistol, and for some reason, like, you're so juiced up from stabbing this guy, you could just hit, like, 3 headshots consecutively. Alright, warrior. I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
My daughter, please. They've taken her. I need help.
Man, that's fucking tragic. Anywho, let's get back to our business. Yeah, good luck with your daughter. See you later.
Thank you for leading the charge. Everyone knows this, and she's trying to train us about our identity.
Okay, tower.
First we deal with moon, then we deal with cancer.
You know that game RimWorld? One thing I really wish was in that game was like being able to see your characters ride animals and stuff. It'd be really cool to see like a super soldier riding a thrumbo, like firing a gun in one hand. That'd be cool. I don't know, there's probably a mod for that. One thing that's kind of funny about games like those, like RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress, is that because the games are like deceptively simple and most of the work's in like the coding, I think, like there's not as much in terms of textures or modeling or anything like that. It means that I like the mods that people make for those games are a lot more crazy and creative. And like the crazy and creative in a way that doesn't stand out as much, because I feel like the more resources that went into a game, the more it sticks out like a sore thumb when someone mods something into it, unless they're like really, really good or have like a lot of people helping them. That's a lot of dogs. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off. Okay. That's cool. They coded that in. Made it so that animals are like really, really afraid of fire, which they should be. Up we come. It's another tower, everybody. I'm excited. This is what I actually came here for. I didn't come here to shoot people. I just wanted to climb things. I want to climb towers, specifically towers, because I've got a fever, and it can only be cured by more towers. You guys are saying shit like, oh yeah, you shouldn't climb towers or else you'll suffer the death penalty or whatever. And then what they don't understand is that I get an erotic thrill from breaking rules, so that just makes me want to climb the tower even more. It has only intensified my desire to climb this tower. It's always a thought I have in my head. Am I like, do I want to wait until my health is lower to use a healing item, or do I just use the healing item now just to top off my health to make sure it doesn't bother me? I always kind of wish that in Far Cry they like coded in or gave you controls that let you do first aid if you just didn't want to use a syringe. Avanash Primary School. It doesn't look like they're learning much anymore. Roxy still. Oh, a still. Hell yeah. I love how I like how wherever you find humans, you always find some method that they've come up with to make alcohol. Like, it's just inevitable. The Pagan's Wrath Envoy, which I think is a... I need to get rid of one of those as a requirement for a skill that I kind of want. Isn't there a... hang on. There's a vehicle to... is... You need to win a race? Fuck, okay. Alright, I'm not very well equipped for taking out a vehicle right now, but we'll see how it goes. Might just have to do this old-fashioned way. That was the wrong button. God damn, okay. Yeah, I probably should have gotten some healing syringes. That was just really poorly thought out. Alright, we're doing a mission. Forgot about that. Well, let's grab one more healing syringe and then give that another shot if it's still around. Okay, it is not still around. Regrettable. It just wanders around, doesn't it? I have no goddamn idea where it is.
My greatest wish has come true. Those accursed propaganda broadcasts have stopped.
You'd think tossing a frag grenade inside of a truck would be enough to take out everyone in it, but I guess you just need to get the second one out there. I kind of one thing they give you right away in Far Cry 5 is that they give you like proximity explosives and remote explosives that just kind of immediately blow up any vehicle, pretty much. And you kind of use them like people used to use C4 and well, still use C4 in Call of Duty, where you just kind of throw it out and then you press the button again while it's in the middle of the air, and that works. Kills whatever you're dealing with. The blue thing right here. Oh, it's a mask of yellow. Never mind. Taken care of. That's why you serpentine, buddy. Made it too easy for me. Off I go. Busy day.
Spread out and start looking.
I'm astonished that they haven't detected me.
Bring him down. I will show no mercy when I find you.
What happened here?
Where did that shot come from? Kingman!
Wow. Plane. Surprised that guy didn't manage to hit that other alarm. My indication was right. It's just they actually did make it so that disabling the alarm doesn't disable all of them.
Broke down. You'll have to get it repaired.
We need to make a place for our children. For their future.
Up we come.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Public Affairs.
History of Public Affairs and whatever the fuck.
Interfering with official Royal Army operations is punishable by death.
Punishable by death.
Of insurgent acts face summary sentencing and execution.
Summary execution, whatever. Remember when Handsome Jack offered that side quest in Borderlands 2, where he goes, oh yeah, I'll give you like I'll just give you like just a ton of money if you just kill yourself, and then you can do that just totally, and then get rewarded for it. It was fucking goofy. I wasn't too big on a lot of the humor in it, but they had the occasional moment that I thought was honestly not that bad. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that I'll laugh at a joke in the moment sometimes, and after like I think about it for more than 2 seconds, I'm like, that wasn't actually that funny. Like at the moment I'll laugh because it was presented to me as if it was a joke, and then I'll just laugh because it's like a reflex, and then after I think about it for a second, I'm just like, oh, no. Maybe I shouldn't have laughed at that. I don't really think I should have. Oh, okay. I do like how they get you into the bell towers by showing you a guy who like tried and failed to do it. To show that he's just completely out and needs morphine to deal with just a severe injury. Meanwhile, you're just climbing towers like, yeah, I'm fine. What happens if I fall? I die? I don't care. Well, we got the M79. If I feel like this whole pistols only thing sucks, and I want to do sidearms instead, I can pick that up because that's a grenade launcher in this game. It's a single shot grenade, and what it does is that it makes it so that you can fire it with one. You can fire it with one hand, so you can fire a grenade launcher out of a vehicle. So it kind of trivializes a lot of those convoy-based missions.
Control over Harpy's audience.
Might play through Far Cry 6 on this channel. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it. Well, maybe I shouldn't then, in that case. I don't know. I want to go for the clean sweep and just have all the modern Far Cries done, but it's like doesn't really matter. Like I don't need to. It's just like a thing that bothers me. If I stop at Far Cry 5.
This is the best working gun I've ever had. I got this itch in the middle of my back.
Keep shooting! Don't give up! Sounding the alarm! He's there!
That's heavy.
Just don't know it yet! Keep it together, men!
Right in the knees.
Are you getting scared?
Look at these losers using bow. Oh my god, my voice. Why? You're trying to say something and it's not working. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this flare gun isn't it. I guess that's how I'm supposed to do it from here on out. Just pop their helmet off and then shoot them in the head. I don't like it, but until I get the takedown, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh, 6 skill points. Hell yeah. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, that's locked by progress. Progress. You know, someday I'll have days where I crack more than usual. I'm not sure what the deal is today. Maybe it's the air. Maybe I'm just not drinking enough water. Non-stop. Sprint forever. Ball Wrangler. That's neat. Oh, aiming's faster. That's nice. Target. Gotta be reloaded while aiming. That's decent, I guess. Loot takedown. You can drag things. +4 gadget trade agreement overdose syringe. What does that do? Oh no. Karma boost? No, I don't think I'm touching that tree. Improvised surgery. That heals 2, and then yada yada. I need an armed escort quest for that. Rhino skin. Definitely want that. Rival syringe. We'll take that. Need to buy a signature weapon. Interesting. Yeah, so they removed the whole syringe menu. You just kind of make this. You just kind of make the syringes directly in the wheel here, and then the game's just like, all right, you got 2 herbs. Yep, that bam, you got a syringe now. Guess we could save it for a signature, but I think we're gonna need more. I think we're gonna need more money before we do that. That's a Tech 9. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll save up some money for that. For the 315 rupees, I'm gonna need something for, yeah, the M79 is a sidearm, so you can fire it out of, you can, not only can you fire it out of a car, but you can fire it while you're wingsuiting, which makes for some pretty interesting clips that I've seen. Let's see here. Yeah, gonna need to get a bigger wallet if I want to buy that amount of stuff. The Baral. Let's see. I guess we'll look at quests we'll have to do after we're done clearing the whole place out. I wasn't originally planning on clearing the whole map of like Outposts and Towers, but I might just do it anyway since we're already most of the way there, and I don't wanna leave a job half finished. Leave a job half finished. God damn it. Make another syringe. No, that's just for the special ones. Okay. Oh, okay. Grab a vehicle. Head to the outpost. Kill and win. It'd be hilarious if you ran a dog over and because he didn't use a gun, the game was just like, oh yeah, no, clean kill. Clean kill. Maybe I should like pitch my voice down a little bit lower, just to maybe see if I can avoid letting it crack like that. I don't fucking know. I don't know how it works. Oh. Oh. I'm an adult. All right. One alarm remaining, okay. You have to headshot a guy with the knife to... Wow, this guy's deaf. Alright, that sucked. Oh. That's a rocket.
You son of a whore!
Alright, that was extremely messy, but whatever, we got it done. I need to work on my my talking. I've noticed that I get dead quiet when things are happening, and I'm not sure if that's something I can work with or work on. Alright, bell tower. Let's go. I can make a... Oh, I can't. How would I... Collection, loot bag. Got some green leaves, right? I thought I had two, and like I could make those into a syringe, but I guess not. I don't know where the prompt is to make like healing syringes manually, because like the game auto crafts healing syringes for you when you collect 2 green leaves, but I don't know if like if you've collected 2 and then you've made this healing syringe up to the point where you can't carry any more healing syringes, but then you collect more green leaves, like after you use a couple healing syringes, I'm not sure where the prompt is to make them manually, since the green leaves are just sitting in your inventory. You know what I mean? I'll probably figure that out later. I'll probably have a point in the game where I open up my inventory and I've got like 7 green leaves and I'm like, oh god, what have I done? I do like the climbing in this game. They carried that over to Far Cry 5 and New Dawn and Far Cry 6, and I think that was a smart move on their part to keep that in. I just like getting more traversal options. Suits me quite well, I think. Makes me feel like a real man of the land. Oh, I remember trying to figure out how to... I remember trying to figure out how to get to this place before. Oh, missed the prompt. I'm stuck. I'm cornered. Please leave. Go. Okay, we can go up here. Is there a way? Can I hook on that, please? Don't make me climb all the way the fuck back up there. God damn it. Get up here? Hello? Did they like hard code certain like points at which you are allowed to initiate a grapple? Is that what happened? Like, oh, if you aren't standing on this platform, you can't grapple onto this point. That'd be upsetting. Oh god damn it. Okay. Wasted some time there. Not very happy, but whatever, we'll deal with it. People are fighting the entirety of nature out there. I don't care. I'm fine. We're just doing this. I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my own life and my own problems, because that's all I should need to deal with as a person. God, I hope you guys find the voice cracking funny, because I don't. Go up here instead. Climb point here? Nope, there's no anchor points. Okay, one more time. This is one of the reasons why contextual prompts are always annoying. Because it's like, oh yeah, you have to swing over here and detach is there the whole time. You need it, yeah, you need a, there we go. You need the hold E grapple prompt. That's what, are you kidding me? Are you joking? God! I literally bounced off of the ledge. Are you serious? Oh, damn it. Okay. Can I get up here, maybe? No. There. Look like there's a way up here. There's a ledge over there that I could climb onto, right? Well, kind of. No, not really. Just a slope. Did they not like consider the idea of a player not being able to get there? Gotta be a way up, come on. I think this is the exact same fucking problem I had before. Where like because the thing's a little iffy, it's kind of hard. Kind of hard to do it the way intended. It's like holding space the whole time I was flying for that ledge. I'm astonished it didn't work out. Yeah, like I said, I like climbing, but I don't like climbing back up. It's a different thing. Oh, this can I grapple up there? There we go. Okay, swing back. Up. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, climb a little higher. Do it now? There we go. And detach. Woo! Okay. Where does that put me? Up here. What am I doing up here? That looks like it just got me further away from the place. Hang on. Up we go. Alright. I get it from here? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, I see the bell. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is it. Okay, cool, we made it. Oh, thank goodness. Dude, if I fell again, I'd be so upset. I'd be apoplectic. Wouldn't have been pretty. Let's get up there. A golden path. You could say that Ajay and what's the guy's name? The protagonist for Far Cry 6. You could say that they're pretty similar in the sense that they're both like they're both native, supposedly, to the place where they came from. But the deal is that Ajay's from like. Ajay's basically from America. Like, he lived there his whole life and kind of picked up all he knew from there, and he has no idea what the hell's going on in Kirat. And, that's why they have him voiced by a Canadian guy instead of someone, South Asian. And, on the other hand, the main character in Far Cry 6 is literally living in the city where shit starts to pop off by the when the campaign, like, starts. So he's like a full-on local, and as a result, it just doesn't quite work. That's why I think Far Cry 6 is like a good example of like how Far Cry just isn't Far Cry anymore. Like the name doesn't work anymore because it's like, oh, he's because now he's local. He didn't go anywhere. Like we established with like during one of those parts for Far Cry 3. Like it's not. You're not going out and like losing yourself and then be like, or whatever the fuck you're supposed to. It just doesn't work in Far Cry 6 because you're local. You're from the place. It's just you're just a freedom fighter against oppression. And like while that is compelling, it's not what Far Cry's about, if you ask me, or at least it's not what I think Far Cry's about. Yeah, I think you're just not allowed to go past here. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, because that's Pagan Min's fortress up there. I think this is the north, and then this is the south, so we're nearly done. Just, yeah, just one more outpost and one more tower, and then we are good to go. Then we can plow through the whole main story. We've only got one skill point, I'll save it. Cool. Let's go. One last outpost. It's a little ways away. 1,300 meters. It's kind of far. Off we go. Oh, it is fucking hot today. Got another heat wave. We're having a lot of those this summer. And I'm kind of boiling in here, so glad we're almost done. Like I said, it's there's a lot of noise that tends to happen outside of my apartment, so I have to keep the windows closed, and I don't even have AC in here, so that's not really an option. And even if I did have AC, I probably wouldn't be very doable to what? Okay, I'm not sure why it suddenly gave me like a whole readout that said Rohan. Oh, this is just a special place. Yeah, I'm not going in there. Whatever. I'm not chasing this thing any further. Can you fuck off, mister? I'm going back to my original objective. I'm not getting distracted with trucks. Pigs. I like how there's a lot of blue in this game. I'm noticing. It's like they kind of always did. It's the color schemes in this game are really similar to Far Cry 3's, where it's like the bad guys are aggressively red, whereas the good guys tend to be a little bit more neutral colored, but do have like a lot of blue. That looked a little weird. Do you see that guy just constantly dipping back and forth? Body. There it is. Alright. Karma acquired. It'd be so funny if real life had like clear visible meters for shit. It's like you've increased your karma and then like you have no idea what the hell you did. Start seeing numbers go up for no reason. Like, you've increased your intelligence, and then like all you were doing was reading a fucking pamphlet or something. Alright, how do we take care of you, big boy?
I can do this all day. Climbing up. Got it. Kill the vermin.
They already killed the tiger? Jesus. They don't build cats like they used to.
Coward. Keep your eyes open.
I have no idea where those bullets are going.
Let's finish this!
I knew it. I knew the tiger was gonna go after me. Oh, am I out of bullets? Oh, that's bad.
We're heading your way now.
Wait!
Oh boy, that's not good. I don't know if there's any bullets around here.
The man with the golden name.
Who is this?
Ajay, unhurt. You don't recognize my voice?
Should I?
The voice of Radio Free Kirat? This is Rabbi Ray Rana. You don't recognize that?
Right. Robbie Ray Rana.
Okay, got the big guy. That's one big problem taken care of. Just get the drag take on, so maybe I can get the bullet sponge later.
Just call me Robbie Ray, man.
Okay, Robbie Ray. What's this about?
Look, we need a face-to-face. I'm sending you my coordinates. Come find me, man.
Alright, we're not doing too bad so far. Still don't have any bullets. A little awkward.
And George, this is a massacre! Spread out! Wait! I see you there! Are we under fire? Let's finish this!
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room to maneuver. Doesn't help that I'm getting stuck on geometry. I got a pistol. I got some pistol ammo. Got one mag. Let's make it last. Oh, baby. All right, we made it. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, let's refill our bullets. The mistake I keep making. It's a consistent part of my life. I'm actually never ready for anything. I like to think I am, but I'm not. That is tempting. The shotgun is tempting. Okay.
He never hurt anyone. This evil cannot go unanswered.
I think one thing I might do for this part, I feel like since I upload such oh, there's a place I missed. Okay. That was not the last outpost. Got one more after this bell tower. Yeah, but as I was saying, one thing I think I'm gonna do is that I think I'm gonna label the VODs that I send over to YouTube. I think last part I'll label prologue, and this part I'll label like towers and outposts. Then after that I'll label missions. Huh. I wonder what the next big thing around the corner is gonna be, game-wise. Like, I feel like I'm looking back a lot for a lot of my games. I guess Hard West 2 is the most recent game that I'm playing. Although it's not a huge deal, but it's God damn. Don't scare me like that. Fucking leave me alone. Food. Anywho, now that I'm not being interrupted, I think it might, I don't know. It'll be easier to organize, at least for me. And then I'll be able to look at how much time I'm spending on things. I don't know, maybe it'll make it easier to watch. I don't know, this is all about experimentation, so I should probably experiment more. See what works, see what doesn't. Play around a bit. Try new things. Come on, up. Pagan Min's not very happy that I'm killing all of his boys. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. The game just slid me right off the roof. Where am I going? Go here. Okay, there we go. That's what we're supposed to do. I was being attacked by random wild animals downstairs again. Just another day in Far Cry. Oh, balancing act. Oh dear. At least this game isn't quite as bad as like the FromSoft games when it comes to like setting up little areas for you to balance and like tiptoe on. 'Cause I don't know. Some of the jumping, like platforming, balancing puzzles in the FromSoft games are kind of nuts. It's always immensely frustrating when you mess up because of how drastic the consequences for dying are in those games. There's crocodiles in the river? Holy cow, I had no idea. Alright. Cool. On last place. Fresh our bullets. Did we ever get that, did we ever get that one pistol? No, campaign missions, okay. 7 more bell towers? Wait, there's only 7 bell towers left. You have to get all of the bell towers to get the autocross? That's ridiculous. Right. Okay, let's go. Boogie, let's vamoose. Your way over to that last outpost. You know, I've gotten accustomed to it. Why do I even bother?
I bet you right now, Southern Man is mad. Cut them down! Come on!
I'm telling you, the takedown and the takedown prompt keeps popping up and then disappearing right when I press the button. It's the most infuriating thing in this whole game series. Ugh. Excellent. Alright, Christ. It's like, the way this game does it, I think, is that if you pop into an outpost and then leave, they'll like immediately, like the game remembers that suddenly that outpost exists and then just dumps a fucking attack on it. So then it becomes your problem. I think they removed that. They did not carry that over to Far Cry 5, I think. Good, let's get my body armor back and then do that outpost. One thing I remember from Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare was that they had that game had situations where you'd have an area that you clear. You would clear areas out of zombies, right? And then you would have to defend them occasionally, once in a while. Like they would get attacked by the dead, and then you'd have to deal with that. So you would go in, help them fight off all the zombies, and then that would protect the place and let you run around and collect supplies and stuff. I thought Undead Nightmare was just a fantastic example of a DLC because it took all the stuff that the game already had and just did something wacky and new with it. Like they took all of the systems they had in the game, like the hunting and the looting and the collecting bullets and doing challenges. They took all of that and then they just kind of added some stuff to the game that just kind of completely turned it around, and I really loved that. Like it's not just that you have to kill zombies, but also like there's no money because no stores are open, so instead you're bartering with bullets. And when you get rewarded with bullets when you do things. And like you have to hit enemies in the head or else they won't actually die. They added like some new throwables, like there's a holy fire bottle now, and then like they added like special dynamite and things like that, and then it was just so neat and cool. And then like with the horses, they added the 4 horses of the apocalypse, so that you had some cool special things that you could grab, including and there's a unicorn in Mexico too. Like I thought that was just so neat. That they added all these cool things. Like they got a chance to just go, okay, or like we had our sad cowboy story. Let's do like a goofy zombie thing, and then they just kind of ran with it. It's a shame they aren't going to do that ever again. Red Dead Redemption 2 was absolutely fantastic, but Red Dead Redemption 1 just was so special and unique in the scope of what else was around at the time. Just really felt like its own. It was just its own game. Red Dead Redemption 2 is also to an extent, but like I think it's different. It's a bit more like it has its own thing going on, but I feel like it doesn't stand out quite as much as Red Dead Redemption 1 did. No, you can deal with those dogs yourself, buddy. I'm on a schedule. I don't know why people bother going outside around here if like nearly half of the animals out there would just attack and kill you on sight. Like there's bears and rhinos and shit everywhere.
I see the enemy!
No, not getting that. Oh-ho. Let me get them documents, buddy. Okay. So there's a little river that heads into this place. Let's check it out. Like, looks like we got like, yeah, this little, whatever this is. There's like a buzzer under it. Oh, it's like an inlet. What is this? This lead into the outpost? Or is it just its own thing? Looks like it's its own thing. Interesting. I guess we're climbing up. Up we come. Alright. Mr. Outpost. I'm coming up your caboose, get ready. A neat little area. Out of the way. I have people to kill. Yeah, getting a vehicle for this probably would have been nice, but I'm not paying attention, so I haven't seen one. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't think I ever do, but I don't think I ever have a total idea of what I'm doing, but I'm generally a little bit more aware than this. Am I? Am I really? Am I really? Maybe not. There's one guy right there. I can see your head, buddy. There we go. Alright. Nothing too crazy. It's got one alarm. Gotcha. Where is it? That's right there. Okay. Do I have the cover takedown? Can I get the cover takedown? No. Okay, no. Wait. Ah, God damn it. Okay. I'm a fucking full-grown adult. I don't know why my voice keeps cracking. Must be something up with my vocal cords. Alright, whatever. So we cleaned it out? We've cleaned it out. So we've got 2 fortresses left, which we'll leave for later. As it currently stands, we've cleaned up pretty much this whole chunk of the map. All the outposts, all the towers, everything. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to go past here yet. So we'll do all of those later. Next up, we've got the current objective. We've got a bunch of different... Yeah, we're already a quarter of the way through the campaign, apparently. So we've done half of the outposts. We've done most of the bell towers. We haven't done any of the fortress quite yet, and we're a quarter of the way through the campaign. So we'll blast through these till we get to about like whatever the point is at which we can go to the rest. We'll probably do some Shangri-La. These are like optional main missions, but we'll do those. So yeah, next time it'll be all missions. But right now we're doing entirely right now I was just focused on clearing out the outposts and all that. So with that said, hope you guys had some fun. I think this is gonna be it for this weekend. Might stream tomorrow, but it's not a guarantee. I'm gonna put up a new schedule. I'm gonna put up a new schedule sometime tomorrow. That'll lay out what we're doing for the rest of the week. But the next planned stream is probably gonna be on Thursday. So maybe I'll see some of you then. But for right now, I wish you good night, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. So goodbye.